Hi, my name is Jennifer. I am a group fitness instructor and physical therapist. Today's mat Pilates class is actually pretty short. I had somebody mention to me the other day about my classes being pretty long, and if they just have a few minutes, it's hard for them to squeeze it in. So I'm going to try to create a couple shorter ones. Now, because they are condensed, I would say this is really more of some anterior wall, abdominal, like core stuff. So some flexion, some rotation, but that's about it. So if you feel like you need to balance it out a little bit more with some extension in your spine, please do so. We're gonna get warmed up very quickly, but I'm kind of treating this more like a mini core class, okay? Shoes on or off, whatever you want. I am gonna have some background music on today, which I normally don't do, but we're gonna use the beat for some of the exercises. So let's walk through what you're supposed to be using for all of the core exercises, and then you know how to self-monitor. I'm not going to show a ton of modifications, but I will show some, okay? So come on down. I'm not going to use music just to cue you for this. So feet flat, hands flat, shoulders back, create space and length along through that whole entire spine, thinking about creating a little more space between each vertebrae. Tailbone and head pulling towards opposite sides of the room. Pelvic floor closes and lifts. Okay, so that muscle group has two actions, close, lift. So think about holding in gas, holding in urine, and then that transverse abdominal muscle is gonna pull that low tummy and abdominal wall toward your spine. So that compression is what you're gonna look for, and then we can curl and twist and do anything you need to in any other class with that abdominal wall stability. Okay, so if you come up into a curl and your belly does too, that is incorrect. You cannot be bulging and pushing out whenever you're doing something for your core, okay? So from there, get that belly in, pelvic floor tight, come up into an ab curl, just kind of look at the belly, make sure you stay down and in. We are gonna be doing a bunch of curling today, some pulses with legs in different positions, and then we're gonna be doing a big double leg lower. So let's get to it. All right, starting with those legs straight up over those hips, arms overhead, get the pelvic floor engaged, belly in. We're gonna abduct and curl. Out, out. Now modification, feet down. Four, 3, 2, 1. I want you to slow it down. 2 counts, 2 counts, 2 counts, 2 counts. Take a peek at that belly as you come up. One more slow like that. Speed it back up. Reach, reach. You can be pointed or flexed with the feet. 4, 3, 2. Now you're gonna hold it up. Hold the legs out, and we're gonna pulse, pulse. Again, you can put feet down on the floor. Nice long neck, tuck the chin. Four, 3, 2, 1. Release down. Bring the legs up. Bend the knees to tabletop. We're gonna abduct, externally rotate those knees, basically, okay? As we come up into that curl, reaching through. So the feet will stay together. Knees will butterfly open. Here we go. Reach, reach,
2 counts, slow it down. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Keep that core engaged. Exhale, inhale. Speed it up again. Now hold it up and pulse. Reach, reach. Four, 3, 2, 1, and release it down. Lengthen those legs for a moment. Reach and stretch. All right, we're gonna add a single leg rotated teaser, driving a knee into the chest. We're gonna do one side at a time. Bring the arms overhead, extend the legs long, lock them in place, engage them. You're gonna come up, twist, in, same side, up, twist, in, down. You don't have to do the knee. I would just come straighter up, twist, in, down. You could lay down. You don't have to come up. Four more to that side. 4, 3, 2, 1, and pause. Relax for a moment. We've got the other side. I'm gonna flip just so that I can continue to face you and that you can see what I'm doing. Pick any variation you want. 5, 6, 7. Up, twist. 2, 3. There's 4. We got 16 total. That bottom leg is really long and locked. Halfway. 8. Again, keep in mind, you can modify and not come all the way up. Last 4. 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Woo. All right, we're gonna come up to our forearms. We're gonna be working some double leg lowers and lifts, center, but then we're also gonna corner and diagonal it. So, do not cave. Your shoulders shouldn't drop forward. Your chest shouldn't be falling down towards the floor. You want to lift the heart up, get that belly tucked in tight, bring the legs in and up, and lower down. 2, lift, lower, lift. And again, you can flex your feet, but your legs are strong. Lock the knee. If you need to modify, knee bent, tabletop. Drop 2, lift 2. Make sure the belly's not popping. And take a break. Release the legs down. Now, coming from the corners, same position to start, except then that we're rotating and dropping down. So if I face this way, corner, corner, drop, lift. Try not to be straightening the elbows and be rocking. I really want that motion to come from that center. So it's not about how big it is. It's can you control that? Heart up, belly in. Here we go. Drop. Drop. So I'm dropping to the corners of my mat. I'm not straight over. Low tummy tucked in, pelvic floor tight. Use your breath. 4, 3, 2. We're gonna finish that rotation, coming down into a quick crisscross. We're not even holding like we normally do. So think of more of like an active bicycle. Bring the feet up. Twist, 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 twist. Modification. Just the upper body. You can also put the feet down and single slower if you want. Four, 3, 2, hold it center, reach, kick, kick. Finish it off. I'm pressing that leg down and out. Down, down, down. So different than like a press out, keeping it at forehead level. I want you to drop it if you can. Drop, drop. Four, 3, 2, 1, and release. Bring the knees into the chest. Let the knees roll to one side, twist, relax your belly. Other side. Bring it around onto your stomach. Let's lengthen that belly. Pull that heart through. Come up into that Sphinx. Extend the back. We're gonna push into a few extensions. Hands underneath those shoulders. Let's counterbalance that flexion. Bring it 2 counts up, 2, down, 2. I want you to stretch. So relax through the belly. One more time. I want you to hold it up. Exhale, sag the back. The PT in me cannot do flexion only and no extension for the back. Come on down. Press yourself back to hands and knees. Sit back, take a deep breath. And exhale out. And you guys are all done. So thank you for joining me for kind of a short and sweet mini Pilates, but a little bit faster paced class. Have a great rest of your day. Stay healthy, and I'll see you next time.